Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Ybot, and I bring you Star Trek Online. Now, this is going to be the first of several videos that I'm going to make in a series called Ybot Goes Free to Play. I know, it's a terrible name, but I think the name that I came up with before, Ybot Plays a Dead MMO, would have been even worse. So, this is the best I got for now. If you've got any suggestions, I'm welcome it. Just so long as they're constructive. So, anyway, let's get started here. This video is going to contain lots and lots and lots of spoilers. It's basically going to be a let's play through the Romulan campaign here. The first few levels. Apparently at around level 10 or so, you join either the Federation or the Klingon Empire, which I haven't taken much of a look into the Romulan storyline, so that is a big what the fuck for me. The Romulans hate everybody. They're xenophobic motherfuckers. Oh, this video may also contain strong language. Just heads up after the multiple swear words. So, yeah, the Romulans are a bunch of bastards. When they blew up their planet in the new Star Trek movie, the first one of the new movies, I was like, oh, that couldn't happen to a nicer race. But yeah, they're still around. But the Romulans, I like the Romulans, but they're a bunch of bastards. They're very good bad guys, but yeah, they're still bastards. So let's see how they do with the Romulans here. There better be cloaking devices on every ship, or else I won't be happy. So anyway, let's go. Later on, I'm going to give you guys a bit more of a first impressions. I've got my character here, Ybot, up to level 17, which is a lieutenant commander. I think once he gets to level 20, he gets to be a commander, and then he gets what I consider to be the most ugly ship in the game. He gets one of the 4 nacelled cruisers, which I'm hoping I can get through that 10 levels and get to the Galaxy-class exploration cruiser as quick as I can, because that actually is where I stopped when I picked this game up originally 5 years ago. So anyway, let's get started here. Let's get the character creation going. Gonna be a Romulan. And I believe that is the original Romulan ship, the first one that they actually showed in the 1960s. Okay, well, let's be Romulan. Sure, let's do science. I've got an engineering one already. I plan to do a tactical with either the Federation or the Klingons. So, appearance. Let's see. The Romulan man. Sure, we'll make it a Romulan woman. Why not? Alright. And what do we want them to wear? Not nearly as many choices as there is in the Federation side. Warrior looks pretty good. Okay, interesting. Gunslinger. Let's see here. Is it possible for me to just keep what they have right now? No, let's give them the ridiculous uniform. There we go. Good old ostentatious Romulan. What can we do in terms of head? There's lots of customization options here. I'm not sure they all do anything, but... And that just happened. Alright, well, this looks fairly fine for now. Uniform. Sure. Can we change their hair? Can change the hair's shininess. We can make them bald. Sure, let's have our Romulan have pigtails. Or we can just select the hairstyle over here. That's a lot easier. And we'll go with Slybot for the name here. And the ship. What should we call our warbird? Let's see. Let's not call it that. Let's see what it's got for suggestions here. I'm going to call it the RRW Dodo, I believe. I'm going to quickly look up and make sure that's actually how you spell Dodo, because I think it's not. Nope. Highly entertaining stuff here, guys. All right, let's go.
What we knew is gone. Our home, our lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch, in our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge. You will know fear, but you will overcome. You will survive and answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. In enemies, find allies. There is no price we have not paid. No loss we have not felt. Our dead world, our long suffering, these are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew, for your people, for this new home, we must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We must, we will, for we are Romulan!
Okay.
The youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong, secretive, warlike. We were feared. We were powerful. Then, everything changed. 22 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion traveled through subspace to hit Romulus and Remus, our homeworlds. No one could have predicted that would happen, and no one could have stopped it. Millions died. Those who survived were scattered across dozens of worlds. One day we were citizens of one of the greatest powers of the galaxy. And the next, we were just trying to survive. Every day was a struggle if you weren't part of the militant and oppressive Tal Shiar, or ruling everything from on high like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans, military victories don't mean much when you're hungry. Life goes on. The Klingons and Starfleet are at one another's throats. The battles light years away don't affect us much. The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding the Empire by force, and pressing anyone they think can help into service. But even they don't seem to know we're here. We've put down roots and found friends. Today we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
Okay.
Your current tasks will be displayed here.
Alright, so this is our quest log. These two things are the stores. This game is free to play, so a bunch of stuff. This is our mailbox. This is our character screen. We don't have much of anything yet. And yes, the RW Dodo. We do not have our ship yet. Okay, so let's take a look around here. Interesting architecture. These guys don't sound like the Romulans we're used to. Go see this guy.
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Avrak's been filing reports all night about Kellids chewing at the vines. He's really worked up. Something must have annoyed them. It's not typical Kellid behavior. With the big celebration tonight, I think everyone's a little overexcited. Even the bugs. You should listen to one of Avrak's messages before you head out there.
Then into a console and listen to Avrak's message. Alright, we'll look into it. Okay, I think I'm actually going to just make a quick adjustment to the voices here. See if that's a bit louder. Welcome, Slybot. You have 3 messages from Avrak. The second and third messages have been flagged as redundant by the system. Playing message 1 now.
Please tell me you'll help me. Kellids are in the vineyard chewing through the irrigation pipes, and everyone says they're too busy getting ready for the big party to come and do something about it. There won't be any party if everyone's knee-deep in water by nightfall. Get over here and help me fix this.
Alright, let's go fix Buddy's problem.
If the Kellids are chewing up the vineyard, you should probably grab a pistol, just in case. I'd join you, but the chief has me looking into some odd comm chatter we picked up yesterday. We'll have to catch up later.
Alright, later, Mr. Dude I just met. Alright. So get a plasma pistol here, okay. Oh, this is nice and interesting. That looks like suspiciously like our ship. Alright, well, anyway, let's get a move on. Got a nice little target range here, very good. And it equipped our pistol for us, very good. Let's do some target practice, why not? I'll show you guys the combat system here. There's 2 options. This one's the MMO one. And if you press the B key, very important that you learn that B key if you do want to play this game. It'll save your ass. I never said I was any good at shooters, but yeah, there you go. So yeah, the B key is what toggles shooter mode. And it toggles between shooter and MMO style combat, rather. So that is very important because, quite frankly, the MMO combat is not that exciting. I enjoy the shooter combat a lot more, but it's not set up so that you can really complete quests all that easy. Sometimes you can just do it with the F key, and sometimes it's a bit more complicated than that. So, so yeah, usually you'd want to use the shooter combat, at least in my opinion. So anyway, let's go talk to this guy. This guy looks like the guy in the message.
Finally? I mean, which message did he... Oh, never mind that either. It's chaos here. I need some help. Normally we collect nectar from the local kellet insects. Something has driven them into a frenzy. They're chewing on our irrigation system and flooding the vineyard. Excellent, excellent.
Right,
The broken pipes are obvious. They're the ones spraying water everywhere. Kellet shouldn't give you too much trouble. A few bursts from your pistol will take care of them.
Alright, we'll take care of it. We're your Romulan hero. Oh, hello. Sweet. Now walk through these? Nice. Alright, so you press the F key to do repairs and stuff. It's pretty much your action key is the F key. Pipe. It's 2. Let's blast this little bastard. And unlike games like World of Warcraft, the loot does not come off of the corpse. There's actually containers that are created when there's loot. Anyway, let's see. Have we got everything? Yes, we did. Cool. Press the shift key and let's run back to Avark, who's pointing at his workers like they did something bad.
The flooding has stopped, but if those Kellets come back, they'll just break the pipes again. Something's making the insects go crazy. With bugs this size, that's a real problem. And Avala might be able to help if she's goofing off again. She knows all about Kellets. She's normally down by the greenhouse this time of day. Tell her to stop being lazy and keep these critters contained.
Good
Alright,
idea.
let's
Talk
go
to
find
Naval.
her.
I bet she's just lounging around right now, not even thinking about all the damage being done to my vineyard. No one around here wants to put in a good day's work. Well, except for you.
Thanks, dude. Alright, let's go... Let's go to the greenhouse. Where's the greenhouse? Alright, it's over here between these two big domes, which are presumably greenhouses. Oh, we ran right by them. Here we go.
Just in time. Did you talk with Avarak? He said that I'm what? Lazy? That I've been... Ugh! He's just trying to make me look bad so he can get a promotion. Oh, that's so old-fashioned. Let me tell you what's actually happening.
Sure, tell me what's actually happening.
Kellets are going crazy. I've been working all day to keep them out of the residential areas. This aggressive behavior is new, and we need to figure out what's causing it. That means gathering samples from some of these creatures.
Alright, let's go kill them and take pieces of them. Whoa, look at that one. Alright, we're going to switch over to shooter mode again here. And we'll... go grab the loot from this guy here. This is what loot looks like in this game. Alright, so apparently doing my judo chop doesn't do anything. Most of the time. Alright.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the spores we found on some of the Kellid carapaces. It might explain their behavior, but how are they getting infected in the first place? Also, the flying Kellids have never come out of the cavern before. This is so strange.
Alright, so something might be happening in the cabin. In the cave, rather, not the cabin.
You're right. The source of the infection could be somewhere inside the cavern. Head over there and see if you can find out what's aggravating the nest. And be careful.
We'll be careful. Alright, that little bastard's dead. Okay. And we're in the cave. And we are to go deeper into the hive. What do we got in here? Looks very buggy. We've got some stuff that looks like it's mechanical. Cool.
Flanking damage detected.
Okay, so story. Ooh, mechanical bugs. I wish they would voice act your character for the first little bit as well here. Unknown spider creature. So you press X to zoom in to kind of scope. That will do extra damage. And also, if you're able to flank the creatures, that'll do extra damage as well. Let's keep going. Let's see how low we need to go. Hey, Borg technology! I probably don't want to get touched by those bugs. Oh. Holy crap. All right.
A strange machine and some weird drone things? That is troubling. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kellids will calm down. I took a look at those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. Devex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge. You should talk to him.
Let's find Devex. Alright, Devex. Are the Borg coming? Let's go see. I don't think it's the Borg. I think it's just the technology from the Nevada or whatever the hell that Nero's ship was called. Looks like an offshoot of that. Anyway, let's... here's Devex. Tell me what's going on.
What do you need with an old space hound like me? I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe. I saw something like this once before, when I was out beyond the Eridon Belt. We responded to a distress call from a mining outpost. When we got there, all the people were just gone, vanished without a trace. The only things we found were a strange beacon and some odd spore samples. These look very similar.
Okay. So, since I'm a scientist, may I use your equipment to scan the biological samples?
Sure, use whatever you want. I remember what we found back on the outpost. Bring the samples to me when you're done, and I can help you determine the results.
Okay. Alright, this is his equipment. Alright. So what do we got?
I've only seen fungal biotech like this once before. Remember that mining station that I mentioned? Before we arrived, they reported several disappearances. Some thought it was paranoia, but we had reports that said intruders would beam in right through the colony's magnetic shield, right into someone's quarters, sedate them, and then vanish without a trace.
Yeah, that's the Borg.
We didn't know what to believe, but I don't think those miners were paranoid. Something did happen to them, and it could happen again. That's what my commander believed. We found a beacon with almost the same configuration as the one you found. We weren't able to get much from it before we shut it down. But the one thing we learned is that the beacon was made by a race that called themselves the Elachi.
Okay. So not the Borg?
We stayed in orbit for a few days. Elachi never came back. That's good news for us, seeing that you disabled the beacon you found in the caverns.
Alright, now what? Guess we tell the Maori what we find.
That's right. He's the man in charge, so he needs to know. I'd be surprised if he doesn't want to send someone down there to analyze that beacon. Could be these Elachi were interested in our colony for some reason. Lucky for us, you were there to put a stop to whatever they were trying to do.
Yeah, I smell a disaster just waiting to happen. Let us go find the Maori. Holster or gun? All right then. Oh, cool. Can jump up.
Jolan True. I heard Avrak yelling all the way over here. I'm sorry you had to deal with his problems on our day of celebration. That does sound very mysterious. However, you seem to have taken care of the immediate problem, disabling this beacon and dispatching the drones. You have my thanks.
No problem, dude.
I'll assign some engineers to examine the device and set up surveillance on the cave as soon as possible. If what Devex says is true, we don't want that beacon turned on again. Now that's settled, why don't you try to relax for a while? Enjoy the festival. We'll talk again tomorrow after the engineers have finished their analysis of the device.
Okay, let's party then. Let's flip out of this and...
Are you done for the day? I'm just finishing up too. I'm going to head back to the restaurant. Meet me for a drink when you're done. Hey there. Long day? I can't believe how far this colony has come. Just look at how much we can accomplish without being ruled by the Tal Shiar. Word is, someone named Atan is trying to fight them, but me, I'm content with what we have here. Let's go enjoy the festival.
Friends and neighbors, welcome to the tapping. The Kellet nectar has been harvested, the ale is brewed, and we can finally taste the fruits of our labors. And like this fine vintage, our colony has taken time and effort to develop. Since the loss of the homeworld 22 years ago, we have known fear, hunger, and pain. We have struggled. We have overcome every difficulty. We have mourned those who are no longer with us, and we have welcomed new friends into our home. And now we celebrate. The trials are behind us. Virinat is prosperous and growing. We will face new challenges in the future, but we will face them together.
Get the shuttles ready. You should find Navala and Vorian to help organize the militia. Get as many civilians to safety as you can. After that, we stop whoever or whatever is attacking our home.
All right.
Come in. Are you all right? What's happening over there? Did you find Vorian?
Too late, he's gone? Oh, okay.
I'm at the shipyard with Devex, and we're prepping the shuttles for evacuation. I don't know what's going on here. We need to get people out while we can. If you can get a rifle, you can fight your way out. Can you make it?
Alright, I'm gonna make it. Sure, there's rifles all over dead militiamen.
It's the Tal Shiar. We need to call for help. I don't know who'll answer, but we have to do something. I tried to send a distress signal, but they damaged our transceiver array. We still have a chance, though. We need to deal with some of the Tal Shiar, and then get a replacement battery.
Alright, let's go. Press Z to flip over here, and we've got our second weapon. Cool. Alright, let's see what else. Let's kill more Tal Shiar. Alright, where is that battery? Okay. It's on the other side of this building. Let's just run away.
careful in the market. It's completely overrun.
Alright, we got our batteries.
This is Cap. Do you have the batteries? You just need to repair the device and send the signal.
And kill the Romulans guarding it. Well, oh, don't want to kill that guy.
Enemy target.
Alright. Sending out the distress call. See what happens. Nothing happens.
The signal is strong. Get to the shipyard. We're getting out of here.
Let's take a look at this big old ship here. That looks more like a Star Destroyer than a regular Romulan ship. Cool. Alright, let's talk to
Shuttle
Tovin.
is ready. They got as many people aboard as we'll fit. We have to go.
Alright, let's go.
Congratulations, citizen.